Palming is a very, very powerful exercise. It leads to nurturing of the eyes by putting the hands over the eye orbits. In order to palm well, we must prepare our body for it. So, moving the shoulders in rotating motion is a great idea. Palming is a great exercise, and it leads to nurturing of the eyes. In order to palm well, you have to loosen up the shoulders so more circulation comes to the eyes. Then we put the hands very gently around the eye orbits without any pressure or tension on the eye orbits. So we sit and palm, and first of all, we watch our breath. It is so important to watch our breath. So as you sit and palm, you feel that the air gets deeply into your abdomen. The abdomen expands when you inhale and shrinks when you exhale. That your ribs expand when you breathe in and shrink when you breathe out. You visualize, because you can't feel that your head expands as you inhale and shrinks when you exhale. And truthfully, there is movement in the head that some osteopaths know, and what most people don't know, that as you breathe slowly and deeply, that movement is enhanced. The whole back expands when you breathe in and shrinks when you breathe out. Your pelvis expands as you breathe in and shrinks when you breathe out. Your thighs, your knees, your calves, and your feet are all expanding as you inhale and shrinking as you exhale. Also, your arms expand when you breathe in and shrink when you breathe out. Your whole body becomes larger as you breathe in and smaller when you breathe out. No effort is being made. You just pay attention to my voice. It can come from one ear and move to the other ear. If you don't want to hear my voice, one of the things that you can listen to is music. You can listen to transformational tapes or recording. You can listen to anything that you want except your thoughts. Because that is the exact time when your thoughts are being put to rest and your vital forces, your energy, your blood flow, they all move to relax your eyes. The difference between one palming and another is phenomenal. And the difference between one person who does palming and another person who does palming is phenomenal as well. It should be your commitment to palm with the greatest neutrality there is. To be an empty vessel that listens to the world. So if you feel that your whole body expanded when you inhale and shrinks when you exhale, now it's time to feel that the whole world is expanding when you breathe in and shrinking when you breathe out. Your neighborhood, your state, your country, all the countries around your country, all your continent, the other continents, the oceans, all expand as you inhale and shrink as you exhale. That feeling doesn't make you self-centered, the opposite. That feeling makes you tune into what the world is doing with you. the wealth of the feeling that the whole world and eventually all the universe expands when you breathe in and shrink when you breathe out, makes you one with the world you're in, makes you bless every moment that you're in. Your eyes are closed. A big part of the stimulation that comes to you is going away. And right now, you're listening to your breath. And you visualize that the whole universe becomes larger when you breathe in and smaller when you breathe out. Expands as you inhale and shrinks as you exhale. You breathe deeply and you breathe slowly. You breathe slowly and you breathe deeply. And you can be in awe of the world, and you can thank every moment that you can breathe deeply. Why won't you count your breath? Count 7 as you inhale, count 10 when you exhale, and count 30 of those breaths. So let me count for you. As you inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's important that you don't put any pressure on your cheekbones. It's important that your neck is straight. You don't bend, and you don't bend in either way. You don't bend forwards or backwards. And that's why if you have the right pillows, it's great, but the best is palming stick, where you can adjust the height to that exact state where you don't bend your neck forwards and backwards, and you never ever put pressure on your cheekbones. Let me remind you, never ever put pressure on your cheekbones. Now breathe slowly in and breathe slowly out, and enjoy connecting to all the universal forces. They're in you. They're in the universe and they're in you. And what you sense is how everything expands and shrinks. You visualize that every part of you expands and shrinks. You visualize that the whole universe expands and shrinks. Everything in the world breathes. Animals, stones, the earth, the sun. All the universe expands and all the universe shrinks all the time. So you visualize that everything becomes larger and smaller all the time.